For the last 2 years, my life has changed in a way I still can't fully explain. It all started with a random message on an obscure app, a chance encounter with someone from another country. We never exchanged photos, never called, and never heard each other's voices, just text. But from the very first conversation, there was something intense and undeniable between us, as if we were meant to cross paths in this vast digital void. One night, after one long, wild, and winding conversation that stretched until dawn, I typed, "Sometimes I think we're living inside a simulation." She replied immediately, "Sometimes I feel that too." That was the spark. What began as a casual thought spiraled into our shared obsession. Mysteries and the unknown fascinated us both. We threw ourselves into the strangest corners of knowledge, glitches. In reality, Mandela effects, stories of people acting like NPCs, waves of deja vu. But the more we searched online, the more the internet itself seemed suspiciously repetitive, as if it were looping on itself. So we decided to go offline, sort of. We made a plan to explore real physical archives in our own countries. I'd sneak into the abandoned library on the edge of my town, flashlight, in hand photographing old ledgers and dusty manuscripts. She'd send me pictures from late-night sessions in her city's public library, pulling out worn philosophy, texts, early works questioning reality, and obscure proto-computer theory books. Our time zones barely overlapped, but we managed. We texted across oceans, piecing together fragments. Often the same odd titles appeared in our searches. Books on consciousness, computers, and reality. And days later, she found the same code in a different book tucked away. In her library, deciphering it led us to a bizarre scientific paper proposing consciousness could be uploaded and downloaded like digital files. But every time we approached something big, the trail evaporated. Files we saved vanished, photos of old records would be blank upon review. Even digital archives from years ago refused to load. It was like the very fabric of reality pushed back against us. Still, our conversations deepened, philosophical, intimate, sometimes unsettling. 2 years in, surrounded by piles of notes, screenshots, and mystery, we hadn't cracked the ultimate code, but something within us had undeniably shifted. The way we viewed existence, reality, and ourselves was forever changed. That felt enough. She texted me once, "Let's not dive too deep anymore." Maybe a few times a year we check in on simulation theory, but mostly just friends, like always. Now, once or twice a year, usually the anniversary of our first message, we check in. Seen any glitches? Usually no, yet sometimes in quiet moments. I wonder if finding her across continents and countless miles was the biggest glitch in my matrix after all.